Hello, 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 hello. It is Gussy and Grymm here for our Tarot Tuesday reveal. We really sincerely hope that it is still March 4th, 2025, because that's what it's supposed to be. But like the rest of the country right now, and probably elsewhere around the world, we've been a little wrapped up in some other things going on this evening. So here we are now live. We're so glad. I'm sorry, not live. We're not live.
No.
So we're making a video. That's
Yes.
what we're doing. Right. And it's actually been kind of fun. We are using the Tarot Vintage deck, and we're here with Standing Together. We are here looking for the journey toward our next best step. We're here for insight and guidance, and Grymm is going to take us into blessing this space for this evening. Get yourself centered. Take a few deep breaths.
With this flame, I invite in the energies of the four quarters, the gods, the goddesses, the Fay, plant spirit, animal spirit, and any other entity, being, or energy vibration that is here to serve the greatest and highest good of our community. We thank those energies and entities for the contributions to today's reveal. May all energies that do not serve our greatest and highest good be cast away. So mote it be.
Cast away. I call in the positive energy that we receive from our divine connection to the God-Goddess realm. I call upon our ancestors for guidance, any from the Fay Realms. I ask that the words that we share be the words that need to be heard, and may they be heard clearly and with understanding. If they're meant for you, may they resonate with you. If not, thank you for joining us. Thumbs up for the energy. And we hope you join us next Tuesday, because we try to do this every Tuesday. Card number 1. Haven't seen these yet today. Had to fight my sister Christine away because she wanted to turn them all over. She wanted to see what they were.
But we told her she had to wait until the reveal.
That's right. Knight of Cups in the reverse position. Ooh, yes. Now this does really hit home right now, because a lot of people have been really hoping that, one or the other political candidate that we've had at the helm, one or the other party, folks have been pulling for it, thinking that they were the knight in shining armor. And the truth of the matter is that neither party is innocent of wrongdoings. Now, I am not, inciting violence here, but I am saying, take the mask off from where you stand. Because if you are solidly on one side or the other, you need to look a little more deeply, in my opinion. Now, that might offend some of you, and I apologize if it does. It's not my purpose to offend you. But, this stream is pretty deep, folks. this stream is pretty deep. And it is costing friendships. It is costing family relationships. This one digs deep.
If we continue to say the words that we say in a hateful, hurtful manner, we are not going to be that knight filling our cup. We are just draining our energy out. We're removing our own armor.
That's true. The cup is draining.
Yeah.
Right?
I think
armor piece by piece falling away.
What I would say is never say anything that you wouldn't be willing to say in the mirror.
Ooh. And that is card number 1. That was beautiful, babe. Card number 2. Are you ready? Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, Judgment card also in the reverse position.
I like that one.
Yeah, and I think you should use that Palo Santo again. I absolutely clear that space.
I think this second card is supporting the first card, Judgment in reverse. I think in that support it's telling us we need to be less judgmental of those outside of us and more judgmental of what's within us.
Ooh, boy. You know, because we all tend to think that the people around us are, you know, a lot of us think that they're either angels, right? And we can't quite see everyone's actions clearly, or we don't allow ourselves to see our own shortcomings, our own shadows. And so our judgment is kind of out of whack in the first place. You know, it's really, who are you to call someone a name, or who are you to attach a label or something like that to someone that has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. I know that's like strikes a few chords, and maybe that would be a good topic. What did you just see? What did you just see?
A shadow.
Woo! Yes, indeed. This place is a buzzing.
Right above your head.
Yep. All right. Shadow and goodness. I
had
hope.
a teacher.
Only goodness may enter here.
I had a teacher once a long time ago that was very much against judging others. And one of the things that he had told us as a group one time, and I don't remember the words exactly, I wish I could.
Is this that Schmuckite guy?
No, this is Master Archibald.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But one of the things that he used to say about judging other people is we find it harder to judge other people when we judge ourselves first.
Oh. Yeah, but you know what? That also strikes hard because some people judge themselves so hard.
But if you're truly judging, you're being fair. Judgment doesn't mean an imbalance of one way or the other.
Balanced.
It means a balance.
Right.
It brings things back to balance.
Right.
So if you're judging somebody else's actions and you're not also judging your own in accordance with that, you're not going to create a balance.
Right.
You're not going to find judgment.
So card number 2, if that was the one you selected, it being in the reverse position indicates that, you know, that might be something for you to look at. By the way, we did not select these cards in advance. If you go back to the earlier video today when we selected the 3 cards that popped out, they literally popped out on their own while I was shuffling, and these are the 3. And so
sat here all day.
Yep, they've sat here all day, marinating in this lovely energy that we have going on at the duckering table here. Card number 3, are you ready for... Are we ready for thee? Are we ready? Are we ready? Card number 3, here we go. Oh, another reverse position. Now here is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 of Swords.
7 of Swords, yes indeed. 7 of Swords. So, you know, how does that... To me, that indicates that you are willing to some extent to carry more than your share of guilt or stress over a certain situation. This is about card number 3. So it's like you're over your limit, but right now you still got a smile on your face for now. But that is starting to tip.
You're not a pincushion.
Right, exactly. And you're not going to let that continue tipping for too long, because you know what? Frankly, you're tired of it. It has been a trend in not only your life, but other ancestors of yours that have come before you that you've known. I'm not saying you're a pushover. I'm just saying that you extend boundaries because you love folks so much. But that's starting to weigh a little thin right now. And so so you have some choices to make. You got a couple of months to do it. It's not like you got to end everything. But it's out of balance right now, this relationship. Grimmer. What say you about pincushion, sir?
Well, I was just thinking the 7 of Swords in reverse means it's time to stop acting as the pincushion for your community and start removing those things that have caused you issues and pains, those boundary movements. A pincushion is a great tool for a seamstress. They serve a purpose, but over time that pincushion starts to wear out and tear and fray around the edges, and it's important to make sure that you don't keep overusing it. In this case, you being the pincushion, stop overusing yourself. Start pulling some of those unnecessary barbs out.
I love that. Why don't you put that back there, babe?
Sorry?
Don't apologize. Give me your hand. That's one of the lessons that I teach a lot of the young women that work with me as a mentor.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, don't apologize for making a choice like that. But, it was part of the spell work that we're doing here. And I kind of wanted you, may I adapt?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot everything you were kind of saying. But I kind of felt like this should be here. And I'm sorry that I didn't follow the... Oh, that one's just a shorty.
Yeah, see how it's all frayed around the edge?
Yeah, this is beautiful. That's why I don't want to poke new holes in it. So Wilford, this is an old piece from Great. And those are the 4 pins that we took out, also representing in so many beautiful ways the 4 elements, I just want to say. Card number 3 really hit home because I've been thinking so much myself about boundaries, about where, I have allowed people to cross boundaries. I've allowed them to cross it. And sometimes it's at my expense. And I know other people have felt that way about me. And so this is really a time to go, a little bit within, allow yourself to do a little self-discovery in those shadow areas, because we certainly don't always like to look where things feel darkest. But we're almost at springtime, so this is a great time to do it. Plus we got this we've got this eclipse energy and a blood moon, and we've got new moon energy, and it's just a great time.
I got to go back to this really quick because I was just hit with something
in
regards to boundaries. You know how I am about my line in the sand, my boundaries.
Yeah.
And it just hit me because those boundaries, those lines in the sand help define for myself who I am and what I stand for.
That's true.
So every time I move that boundary, I am giving that other person permission to redefine who I am and what they want me to be. I have to balance within myself. Is that a line I'm willing to smudge?
Right. And it's really difficult, or challenging, I should say, to be in a relationship and have to define those lines together. Mm-hmm. It's like constantly having to sort of rebalance without judgment, but finding like where the boundaries lie, where the line is drawn. And remember, you know what? the person that can save you. There is no person that's going to come along. There's no perfect answer to the story right now. We got to go through this part of the river journey. We have to go through this dampness, this darkness, if you will. We've got to walk in the muck. We've always known this. We're walking in the muck right now. We are light bearers, and we continue bearing the light. We continue bearing the light. Card number 1, folks. We continue it. We continue it, and we are victorious in the end. So blessed be. Blessed be. I hope something resonated there for you, because woo. It did for me. How about you, babe?
Yes, I had a couple of insights on especially the last one. Well, even all of them, really. I didn't choose a card today, so I'm just going to go ahead and say I choose 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to find a way to integrate all 3 of them into my life.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, indeed. So, yeah. Loving this Palo Santo. It's the first time we've burned it down here in our new space, and honoring our ancestors, including greats. And appreciate the cards popping out today. Join us again for another Tarot Tuesday reveal. We're so happy you're here. We are withstanding together, folks. That's what we are. We are together. We are together. On our journey, next best step. Don't forget. I know it's hard right now. I know a lot of us are really running on low energy, or, just recovering from some illness, because it's been everywhere. Just keep your chin up, keep your energy flowing as much as you can, and remember that you are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Don't doubt that. Even the tough parts. We knew this was going to get murky. We are the light bearers. We're the way showers. Don't forget. We love you. We love you. Stay magical.
Stay magical.